You're watching News on the Twos on OCU TV, Channel 22.
Hi, and welcome to the first broadcast of the semester for News on the Twos. I'm Mandy Derryberry. This semester we will cover everything from campus news to local news and even a little national news. Keeping you updated and informed is our main priority. Last week, students got an email that left some feeling shocked. There's been a change to graduation. Ceremonies will now only happen in May. We talked to some folks at OCU about the changes. Graduation, a time students proudly walk across stage to start the next chapter of their lives. Oklahoma City University students are now only being offered this opportunity in May because of budget cuts that the university needs to make.
It really has come down to deciding between programs for our students or commencement.
Some students feel that only having graduation commencement in May discounts the hard work that everyone has put in throughout their college careers.
I think it kind of takes away from the people who have earned it in December.
For those graduating in December, the cap and gown may have to come before the diploma.
For people who are walking a semester early, I just think it would be kind of strange to walk and then you're still not really graduated.
The decision to cut December commencement has been discussed for several years, and the OCU faculty understands why some students are upset.
I understand and am very sympathetic with students who are upset about the change.
The last December commencement was in 2011. Details about law students, students from Singapore, and the credit requirements to walk in May are still being worked out. Students will be informed as soon as any decisions are made. A recent campus-wide email that let students know that tuition hikes will stop in their tracks for the next school year. Frozen fees include housing, university fees, and all degree programs. The administration said that this haul is meant to protect the investment students have made in their education. The Interfraternity Council recently voted to move Fall Rush to Orientation Week. IFC President Josh Stewart said that the move will promote campus fraternities by getting students involved earlier in the year. Some members think the move will be good, others see no reason to change.
I'm not for it right now, but I think it'll be a good thing in the end.
Not a big fan of it. I'd rather not have it during the orientation week.
People will join fraternities for the right reasons and not just for the girls.
Stewart said there will always be some disagreement when it comes to the change, but he expects to see positive results from the new fall recruitment. University sororities are also making changes, this time in numbers. A Panhellenic officer said all 3 houses are below their required chapter totals. Tyler said one of the main reasons for this drop has been sorority girls leaving the university to attend other schools. The sororities have already begun the continuous open bidding recruitment process, offering girls on campus the opportunity to join their organizations. Coming up next, last year's snowpocalypse canceled class, but will this winter give students their annual snow day? Stay tuned.
I don't work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do.
I don't wear a tie, but I still wear a suit in my court.
My field of work is an average, and my time around the water cooler is limited.
I work overtime, but the payoff is worth it.
I don't work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do. I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
We've got beans, more beans, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, just like yesterday.
You want some ketchup on that?
Lunch hour, bringing you down. Join us at the Red Cup on 31st and Classen, where you can enjoy lunch the way it should be. You'll start loving lunch all over again. The Red Cup, add some color to your day.
Want some more?
Welcome back to News on the Twos. Icy roads and more than 10 inches of snow were the result of last year's winter weather, but recent temperatures have been pretty mild leading up to the anniversary of snowpocalypse. There have certainly been no icy cars or slick sidewalks recently. Temperatures have been in the mid-50s a lot lately, and to some, that means t-shirt weather. It may be too soon to count out another snowpocalypse, but for now, it seems like time to soak up some sun. Jane Austen fans won't want to miss the next OCU's main stage production. The romantic classic Pride and Prejudice opens February 3rd, just in time for Valentine's Day. The director, Lance Marsh, says the play is full of style, lots of fun, and is the perfect show to bring a date to. For more information, contact the Oklahoma City Children's Theater box office at oklahomacitychildrenstheater.com. An introductory course is now in session for the university's new Addiction Prevention program. The course was developed last semester by the program director, Peter Messiah, who has an extensive background in preventative education. Messiah said the course will teach students how to become outstanding preventists in their field of study. Coming up, News on the Two sports director, Allison Gappa, follows one team's successful season and looks at a brand new university sport with some familiar moves. Stay tuned.
At first it was twice a week. Everybody else was doing it. And one day I just did it all by myself. Now I can't stop.
It makes me feel powerful, you know? Like I can do anything.
It's the ultimate rush.
And every time feels like the first time.
Yeah, it does. You're not alone. It's okay. We've all been there.
My name is Brandon, and I'm hooked on service leadership.
Take the steps to living a better life by volunteering today.
Feels so good to finally say it. I love helping other people. Yeah!
Get motivated, get involved, get hooked on service leadership.
No, 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 no! No!
Just what do you think you are doing, Dave? I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question. I can see you're really upset about this. I know I've made some very poor decisions recently, but I can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal. Dave, stop, will you? Will you stop, Dave?
My name is Eric.
Welcome back to News on the Twos. Now joining us is sports reporter Allison Gappa. So Allison, I hear that there's a new sport at OCU.
There is a new sport, Mandy, and we're going to get into that and tell OCU all about this new sport. But first, we're talking women's basketball. OCU women's basketball team is currently on top of the NAIA rankings again. Year in and year out, Coach Edmondson and his team garner national attention.
The OCU women's team is no stranger to national prominence.
Hey, Matt, come up! It feels good coming in as a senior to a program that you know that has a lot of success.
Playing for Oklahoma City University is a prideful thing. You know, outside of Connecticut, we're one of the most winningest women's basketball programs in the country the last 10 years. We just don't get the ESPN coverage. So it takes a lot of pride to play for us and a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations.
Hey, Matt, come up! Hey, Matt, coming up! Head coach Rob Edmondson is in his 7th season at OCU. He says his players are well aware of the program's national prestige.
They understand it, and it becomes a burden at times. I mean, it's hard to carry that load because we get everybody's best shot.
The Stars came face-to-face with that reality. Lubbock Christian blew out OCU 88-66.
It was a tough lesson for us. I mean, I think at the time we probably needed that loss to bring us back down to reality and for us to refocus.
We just lost our focus, lost what we actually came to do, but we got back in practice, grinded it out, and I think we got our mojo back. So we're ready to finish the rest of the conference out.
We get beat by Lubbock by 20 on our home floor and get embarrassed, and then we come out and do this tonight. And I think it says a lot about the similarities of the pride that kids carry when they play for programs like that.
Coach Edmondson is referring to his team's 87-31 win over Southern Nazarene. The 56-point margin of victory is the largest in the history of the Stars' rivalry with the Crimson Storm.
OCU made it to the Final Four the past 2 years, and the women's team will tip off nationals March 14th in Kentucky. Stunt, a new sport on OCU's campus that is derived from cheerleading. Stunt removes the crowd-leading element and focuses on athletic components of cheer. A stunt game includes 4 quarters, referees, and coaches, and having the ability to put the players on the bench. Different quarters feature stunning, tumbling, baskets, and pyramid. And finally, a team performance. OCU Spirit will be competing against Oklahoma State University and the University of Central Oklahoma February 11th at Abe Lemons Arena. This will be the first stunt game in Oklahoma. And now moving on to baseball, OCU's top-ranked baseball team just had its assistant coach inducted into the University of Hall of Fame. Keith Lytle has helped build the winningest college program in the nation. Head coach Craybaugh said Lytle was integral to the team for the past quarter century and said he was the first and best recruit to this day. OCU women's wrestling team recently won its 4th consecutive Women's College Wrestling Association National Championship. The top-ranked Stars had program highs at the WCWA Championships with 141 points and 6 individual national championships. OCU now has a total of 42 national championships in all sports. And Mandy, that was 42. That's a huge number for one school to have national championships.
That's a ton of accomplishments for OCU. Thanks so much for joining us, Allison. That's it for News on the Twos. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch the latest broadcast on the web at MediaOCU.com. I'm Mandy Derryberry. See you next time.